a little bit.
We end up going back to her.
This is such a good jam, man.
It is. I like this remix. Usually I don't like a lot of remixes, but this is fire.
It's a good remix.
Yeah.
Hey, Moist Mike. Oh my gosh, I forgot to comment. Thanks for coming in, guys. Moist Mike.
Why are we dancing? Because Coinbase, the stock just did some awesome stuff today. It took off.
Hey, Ozzy.
And guess what usually happens after Coinbase stock takes off?
I don't even think they can hear you over this.
Crypto bros ain't bullish enough.
So how's it going? Hey guys, nice to see you all in here.
If I'd be any happier, I'd probably be twins.
What? If what? Wait, did you say if you'd be happier, you'd have twins?
I'd be twins if I was any happier.
Oh, you'd be twins. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind a twin. Would he be funnier than you?
By the way, today's show is sponsored by Yoo-Hoo.
Oh my God, those are still around.
Man, wouldn't that be killer to have a sponsor like Yoo-Hoo and stuff?
Right? That's what we need.
Hey, Yoo-Hoo, if you're watching, if you know if an aunt, uncle, friend, maybe a next door neighbor works for the Yoo-Hoo place,
Yoo-Hoo,
Cosmic is bullish on Yoo-Hoo.
Hey guys,
have you
Moist Mike, I still haven't reached out to you. You've got to remind me to reach out to Moist Mike. That was your job.
You still have not reached out?
No, that was your job yesterday. I said it at the beginning of the thing. I said at the end of the thing, make sure that I reach out to Moist Mike, and I have not, and I feel so bad.
And did you get rubber bands?
Coming in, even though I have been neglecting you in my DMs. You had one job. See, he had one job, and this is the problem. We're both ADHD. We can't deal with taps. So
look,
Moist Mike,
I tried to tell her to put a rubber band on her wrist, make sure you pop it.
You did, right? But here's the thing: is that
pop it once in a while until you get it done.
I had no. Hey, Jessica, I had no rubber bands in my office.
I know. So, I'm having like you know. You need to go to the office store. You didn't have dry erase markers. No rubber bands. How about paper clips?
No, I don't have any of those either.
Is this a virtual office?
No, but the thing is, hey guys, who does have rubber bands on hand? Moist Mike.
I do.
No, well, yeah, because look at all the gadgets you have in there. Yeah, I would think that you would have rubber bands on hand. Like, this is I'm doing everything online. Like, I don't, put paper clips on pieces of paper and, fax them over.
I kind of feel like you fabricated this whole office thing just as your video background. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, this is an office.
You haven't touched or picked anything up in this office. To me, I meant you could be using a green screen.
No, this is an office. For sure. You want to see the rest of the office? I've shown it once.
I want you to pick something up on the shelf.
Oh, look, so.
She interacted with the background. Dang it.
See? Not a staff.
She's not AI, guys. She's not
sorry. But yeah, no. This is my office.
I'm teasing you.
I just don't have any office supplies in it.
It's okay though.
That's what it is. Sorry, I'm just gonna share this out to more people. I only shared it out to
my wife. If Normie wife didn't have all those supplies we talked about, I wouldn't have them either. I mean, I don't even have cabinets on my desk.
See? What are you doing in that office? Do you work?
Look, I got Yoo-Hoos and
hey, thank you.
Desktops.
Do you actually work in there? What are you doing? Yeah. Hey, Tumbletech. Nice to see you. Moist Mike, DoorDash delivers. Just seeing. Oh, Moist Mike. See? He said DoorDash delivers staples, right? Is that what you're talking about? I could get. Oh,
yeah. So now you can pay $23 for some rubber bands.
Hey guys, if you're in here and you haven't shared the live yet, please do share it out to as many people as you possibly can. Thank you, Bob. Also tap the screen. That always helps. We love the gifts, but the heart me's are probably the best thing you can send. I know those help the algorithm. I'm not really big on what helps the algorithm, but I know that the tapping does. Got to pay to play, Moist Mike says. Yes, you do. Hey, Marco. Nice to see you. Eric Watson's in here. Nice to see you.
Eric, what's happening, bro?
And let me just, I'm just going to share this out. So markets are pumping today.
Y'all just ain't bullish enough.
Right? But how bullish are so what's
I'm
funny
not
is
saying that this is like, oh, we're gonna go melt faces like tomorrow or something, but I do expect some pumps to happen.
yeah. So what I saw this morning was this, right? I've been like creating content all day today because I have been like so behind, and I've really sucked at it. I also had a bunch of meetings today too, which really sucks. But anyway, so I got off topic there, and now I don't know.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so guess what? Today, Coinbase stock shot up, like broke out.
That's what you told me. That's why I made that video, because you told me. Then I looked back in the
Woke
history.
up and I looked at
right.
that, and I'm like, holy crap. I don't think a lot of people understand what I have. Anytime that I've ever seen Coinbase stock break out,
Yes.
crypto was following it at least a day later.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And
the NASDAQ went and set a new all-time high today.
So here's the thing, is that when I looked back in the history, and then I always fact check through ChatGPT too. So I look back in the history, and then I fact check through ChatGPT, and it said the same thing. so then I was like, all right, that is like a super bullish indicator. Right?
Super bullish, unless this is going to do something different this time. Maybe this is the one time. But I'm betting on what's happened every time, because we went right into that sea, and a lot of people are like, oh, they're expecting it to go down right now, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Looking at Coinbase stock do that gives me confidence that I think we're not going to go back down again. I think that was it. It landed perfectly. We had negative sentiment, and it landed on an event, something that actually happened, right? Yeah. Which is how bottoms are always marked. Not to say there's not going to be some up and down action, but
thanks for us. Like those. It's so hot in my office. I'm like blotchy right now because it's so hot. It's so hot outside. I walked outside to dump the trash, and
I've never ever looked in the mirror and said, "Damn, Cosmic, you look blotchy."
Well, look,
maybe that's a female term.
I need to dunk.
Can you define that look that obviously you don't. You look great, but just in your mind, what does blotchy look like?
So these red marks here. That's what blotchy is.
Blotchy's. I don't see the red marks. Chat.
You do? Yeah. Chat sees the red marks, right? Yeah. Hey, Tumbletech, thank you so much.
I'm not paying attention to.
See, I have them on my arm. I get
red marks down there or nothing. They're not paying attention to none of that. They're all looking at your eyes, and here because of your brain.
It's my brain.
And speaking of brain, tell me what you see in the charts.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what I see in the charts. So this morning, in the Wolf Pack, again, guys, if you want to join the Wolf Pack, I do teach trading every day at 8 a.m. I'm going to publicize that a little bit more because I do feel like people are doing well in there.
They're doing freaking great. That's an under promotion.
Yeah, they're doing really great, and they really like it.
I think all of them made their $25 back.
Yeah, I can say that with 100% guarantee.
Nobody's down on their memberships.
No, they aren't. And I can say that at most of them have done really well in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And that's not just due to me, but there's
you could have paid it. You could have paid it off for the decade with what they've been doing in there.
On
SHIB, out of all things. Yeah.
But you know what's funny is again, like SHIB, just like Doge follows Bitcoin, it just has better return, right? So if you're trading something that has a little bit smaller market cap, and you're trading it and it correlates with Bitcoin, then you've got a pretty good asset to trade. That's why I call myself a monogamous trader. I trade very few things. I like to know how something's going to react. And so that's what I do. But there are a lot of traders in there doing very well right now. And we're responsibly in my class.
Hey, can you rewind just for 1 second? There's something that you had said that I think was very important.
Yeah.
You're talking about it's patterns. What was that line that you said? That very last line? I like to know how it moves. I like to know its patterns and how it reacts This is why I don't buy the new shiny coins.
It's like, well, I say in there, the guys in there will attest to this. I say in there all the time, it's like getting into a relationship. When you get into a relationship, there's that honeymoon period. You go out with them all the time. You're stuck to them. You are constantly wanting to be with them and see their reaction. So you're getting data on, if I do this, what's their reaction going to be? It's the same thing with an asset. And when you do that with an asset, you can learn how to trade it a lot easier because you know what those reactions will be and how big they'll be. You know, like how mad is she going to get if I do this? Same thing with an asset. And when you're looking at it, and that's why I like to trade one or two. Right.
And you feel like, and I agree with you on this, is there's a true line, divided line between trader and gambler.
100%.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, a gambler is someone, and it's very easy to cross that line in crypto, right? Because crypto is it's not the same as most stocks, unless you're trading like a penny stock or something, right? You're not having those gains really quickly and all the time. So there's a very tough line, a very easy line to cross. But I think for me, it's risk management. That's what sets you apart, right? When you want to protect your capital more than you want to have a ridiculous gain, that is where you're being a responsible trader and not a gambler. Now, some people in there every now and then, will take a gamble on something. We've all done it. And for me, it's usually after a big win. I'll take a very small piece of my win and gamble on something that I still see on the charts, that I've still mapped out, but seems a little bit riskier. But for me, I'll tell the guys and this is not all about trading, guys, we'll go back to crypto, but I tell the guys in the group, if you see that you're not going to win a trade, why on earth would you let it go down to your liquidation price instead of cutting it off? If you see clearly in the charts that is going down, there's a very small percentage that if you don't use a stop loss at even 70%, why would you not risk manage that? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Trading without a stop loss just doesn't make any sense. So,
what doesn't make sense to me either is trading bots.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense to me because I feel like if there was if you had made a trading bot that just wins all the time, right? Yeah. Just keeps winning. Why would you even sell that? Why would you not just keep it running like 24/7 and be a gajillionaire? I wouldn't want anybody else to have my awesome trading bot. I don't think they work that well.
Well, we have, a lot of people. What's funny is I don't use a lot of indicators. Hey, Deb. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you guys for sharing the live out. Thanks for being here at all. We really appreciate you. I don't use a lot of indicators on my chart at all. Actually, I have 3 on there. I use the SMA, the smooth moving average, and the 200 and the 200. That's it. And then I have the Stokes, right? The RSMFI. And those are the only things that I use.
Say that again.
The RSMFI.
Now say it like super fast.
RSMFI. There we go. It sounds like a word when you say it really
fast. It does, right? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. And so I don't use a lot of indicators, and I think they can become the same as bots, right? And sometimes what happens is you rely so much on the indicators that you're not, ooh, that's a great shirt. I like that shirt.
All of them.
Yeah, that's a great shirt. I like that shirt. All of them. But yeah, indicators are the same. You use too many indicators and you rely on too many indicators and not on actually learning how the markets move, you will fail. There is no fail-safe way of trading that an indicator marks everything that you need, or a bot buys and sells everything that you need when it's time to sell it. It just doesn't work. If that was the case, everyone on the face of this earth would be doing that.
I'm just printing money. Well, actually, some people are printing money, especially those people that are those businesses that are doing the Bitcoin reserve thing.
I know the Bitcoin reserve has really got your goat lately, doesn't it?
I think
really upset about this.
I'm really upset about that because they found basically a loophole to print more Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Right.
CryptoGlenn.e said everyone who's using bots last run isn't saying jack about bots this run. That is 100% true. And there's always going to be new bots that are doing something different.
And probably getting smarter and smarter with AI, right?
What'd you say?
And progressing in technology, getting smarter and smarter, and that's what I worry about, like the scammers of the future, right? Like what kind of weaponry they're going to have. I mean,
right?
All these AI rogue agents, and that's probably already out there now. It's just
probably. I mean, one of the things I do, Crypto Glenn East said they aren't printing more Bitcoin Cosmic. What are you talking about? Can you explain what you were talking about with the Treasury?
Yeah, and we're not talking about like the government's treasury. We're talking about businesses, right? And them opening up a Bitcoin trust, and then part of their stock, the valuation will be what Bitcoin is, and people think they're investing into Bitcoin, into that company. Mm-hmm. And what they're going to find out is it's going to take a lot away from Bitcoin itself.
Yeah.
And
you're not happy about it.
No, because you're literally just taking Bitcoin and buying a whole bunch of it, and then you can use it as a stock in your company, where they could just go through and pay, invest into its fund, but they're not actually getting Bitcoin. But why would we not want all those people doing that to just buy Bitcoin itself?
Yeah. He said he disagrees. He thinks it helps.
I think once people realize that this is very similar to the Ethereum ICOs.
Ethereum ICOs. I know we were talking about those yesterday too.
Sell them off. We have to sell them off.
I disagree. I think it helps. Imaging increases company value without having to develop a new product or service.
Yeah, but would you rather them buying their paper Bitcoin, or would you rather them buying Bitcoin, right? So the demand of actual Bitcoin goes up. I mean, there's a whole reason why we were not trying to keep printing more Bitcoins, right? We wanted an X amount of supply.
Yep.
And now they're getting crazy with it. And here we are. Thing that's supposed to have limit supply is going to be limitless.
And that's not something we want. Thanks, Raven. Nice to see you guys in Canton. You have a good point. Moist Mike said, at this point, I don't feel sorry for folks who are dragging their feet on BTC, he said. Yeah, I don't either. I agree with that. I don't either. I think BTC, I think Bitcoin and with all the adoption that it has right now, I think, and all the institutional growth, I think it's going to do really well. I'm not huge. I don't have a ton of it, but I do see the value in it. I hate when I try to scroll in chat and it swipes up to the next stream. I know that's happened to me so many times. So where is Bitcoin going right now? What do we see? Tumbletick said he thinks that, he said to me earlier, he thinks that everything will go up now because he sold 25% of his Bitcoin today. But you know what? Congratulations, because I know you're in profit if you sold it. So congratulations on taking.
Thanks, bud. This one's for you.
Yeah, there we go. See?
This is for you.
There we go. Takai said it's like the imaginary coin becomes even more imaginary, Takai said.
Yeah. I think Bitcoin's just going to do a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. I know you do.
I'm still in the 130 to 140 camp.
I know you are.
Right now, as of right now.
I am not. I'm not in that camp. I'm in the next camp up. You take a little road to my glamping site, and that's where I'm at. Up in the glamping, 250 region. That's where I'm at. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Guys, let me know what your predictions are in the chat. I'd love to know what you guys are thinking. But it's not imaginary. People had a chance to buy it. They said no. They needed someone else to. Crypto.Clinton says. Fed just said crypto will count as an asset for a mortgage. They just said that. Is that true? Is that a thing?
I think that's becoming a thing.
Becoming a thing, right? I feel that Wall Street money will be buying stock-related. Sorry, the cat is going so fast. We'll be buying stock-related crypto not altcoins, Moist Mike said. Agree with that. Make it real for them. Now they get to pay premium. Yes, it's a thing. Yes, it's a thing. I mean, that's great. I like that that's a thing. Why shouldn't you be able to use an asset?
I agree.
Absolutely.
I think that's I mean, and there's other bullish news happening too. You know how far the stablecoin bill has gotten.
Yep. The fact that Jay Powell said that about free to use crypto.
If because he made a statement too that I have to verify this about with the current trade deals that maybe they could cut rates sooner.
Yep.
I mean, you mentioned that.
And that's, I think, what the market's thinking right now, right? I think they're between the stablecoin bill, what Jay Powell said about crypto, and then possibly cutting rates. I think this is all loading on top of each other.
Still closely the same, right? It's 75% saying that we're going to keep rates, and then 24.8% thinking that they'll have a cut in July.
Yeah, Mega said, I heard July, but at this point it's rumors. Fed said 3 months till rate cuts. Oz said, yeah, I mean, I think the markets are reacting to this news, whatever they think that the news is right now. I know there are a lot of technicals that you've been watching that are making you very excited about where the markets are going right now. Yeah.
And one technical that, whenever there's fear in the market, you have to go and look and see what gold is doing during that time.
Yeah.
Right. And during that time, through this escalation, gold didn't jump up and run and go to a new all-time high. Right.
Yeah.
But there was some trickery with oil.
That's what you were talking about. Yeah. And it's just funny to see. I know the Russell is one thing that you look at too, just to see how closely that is correlated.
Yeah, there are so many things correlated. And I think crypto bros are just not bullish enough on their altcoins.
Yeah, you know what? So what's funny is in the trading group this morning, always look at gold. Exactly. Tumbletick says, Country, nice to see you. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I know Country made one of the funniest videos I think I'd seen all day today. Did you see that video, the robot video? I was laughing so hard, Country.
I don't think I've seen that one. I liked one earlier today. I don't think it was that one.
It was like the one where he was like, when your queen tells you not to buy anymore.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that was funny.
I was laughing so hard at that. That was awesome. Country, thank you so much. Guys, thanks for being in here. If you don't know who I am, I'm Chelsea Bullish Babe. This is Cosmic Crypto. This is his new account. He is banned on his other account, so please go and follow him directly from the live. If you don't follow me, please follow me. That's one of my favorite ones. Thank you so much, Tumbletick.
Do they know that we have a YouTube account?
Oh, yes. So if you don't follow us, please follow us from the live on TikTok right now so that you don't get a copycat. There's a lot of them out there. We also just started a YouTube channel. It's called Cosmically Bullish on YouTube. I will put it in, I don't have it up right now, but I will make sure that I copy and paste it in the chat tomorrow on Cosmic's channel. Thanks, Trey. Nice to see you.
We need to put those in our link trees.
Yes, we'll put them in our link trees too, but we will maybe go live on a bunch of different channels soon. So if you guys could follow us on there, that would be awesome. Just trying to get another platform to put stuff on just in case something happens, right? Yeah. So thank you for the follow, guys. If you're following us, I really appreciate it. We're
never going to do that weird stuff like other crypto shows do where they're like, okay, we're going to broadcast to TikTok and YouTube and everything else and make it look weird sometimes when guests come. We're only going to broadcast from TikTok. We're going to just put the copy on YouTube. We're from TikTok. We're from the TikTok streets.
Yeah, we like TikTok. I think at some point we may maybe hook up YouTube so that we can put it over there. Maybe.
No, I just said we weren't going to do that.
Well, why did you say that?
I don't know. I was trying to give,
Because the problem is, here's the problem. No, we are a TikTok crew, and the one thing I don't like about it, I know shots fired. I know, shots fired. Yeah. The one thing I like about so they can't watch it live over there. That's the problem. So then if we don't have it live, but we can talk about this later.
Yeah,
But
we'll figure it out.
we'll
Or
figure it
maybe
out.
we'll
But
just let the chat decide, you know, and we could just
Sure, we'll let
have,
the chat
like,
decide.
we can let them decide and we could be, like, really transparent and let them all make the decisions. You tell us what you want.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I just want to make it.
We're not putting out a coin, no.
No, we are not putting out a coin. Well, I already have one, but we're not putting out a coin together. So, no, we're not. It's not the Cosmically Bullish Crypto Coin. No, that's not it. Oh, thank you so much, Country. Hey guys, if you don't follow Country, Oz is in here, Trey is in here, Crypto Glenn is in here. Please follow all of them. Restream. I do have Restream, Glenn. We just were concerned with the fact that we can't like interact with the chat like we can on TikTok. I don't like that. And if there's a way, maybe you can let me know. I don't like when you can't directly interact with them. YouTube is safer from being taken down. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Is maybe we can. Thanks, Miss Evie. Nice to see you. So if you don't follow all of these people in the crowd, thank you guys so much. Please do follow them directly from here. There's a lot of good creators in here, a lot of good information. If you see them in the chat and they're talking, please follow them directly from the chat. So what we're seeing in the what we were seeing in the charts today is this. Altcoins look super bullish to me. Jay Heat, thank you so much. Also follow Jay Heat, DeFi Mike. They have a really cool new Web3 hub coming out. I'm also going to be a little part of that too. I'm going to help them and be part of their team a little bit too. So I'm super excited about that. It's really just a place. It's not like a gimmick or anything like that. John, thank you so much. It is, oh, look at these gifts, you guys. Thank you so much.
I love the dragon one.
I know, the dragon one's sweet. But it really is just a place that you can go and find everything you need for Web3 for beginners. And that is something that's really needed in this space. So I tip my hat to them because they are working incredibly hard on it. And we have to lift up the people in our community that are doing good things and trying to get good things out there, right? So as far as what I'm seeing in the charts right now, the alts are looking really bullish to me. Of course, whoa, Takai, look at the sunset. Thank you so much, Takai. Thank you so much. I've been wanting to send you a thank you note for being on all of our lives and sending these gifts. But I have tried to follow you, and I know you're a private account, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. I know that you support us a lot. I really appreciate it. And all of you guys that are in the audience that support us. But I always try to send you a quick note sometimes afterwards saying thank you for coming to our live. Just here and there, but Takai hasn't been able to, so I appreciate it.
The best way is to just like it and share it.
Like
that helps out so much.
Yeah, exactly. We really, really appreciate it. So, but in the charts right now, the altcoins are super bullish. So someone was saying before that, thanks, Francesca.
Got to be starting something. I want to play that song again.
Such a good song, man. And so I see like an intro for our show being like a little video.
Like we just steal their copyright or something. We're gonna steal your intro.
Yeah, we'll just steal it a little bit. Just a little.
Yeah, maybe we'll call the band.
Yeah, we can change it around a little bit. You know. But anyway, so someone before was saying XRP is not really pumping.
No.
So
all I care about is Bitcoin right now.
Yeah, so we're looking at Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is doing. So
Bitcoin however, I do see some magic probably narrative going to come out and Bitcoin's probably going to have a little pop here.
Yes. Maddie is still around, but his account is banned. So, and he has not gotten it back. And he's on vacation right now, but he's still in the Wolfpack. So this is what I see. I see Bitcoin is now 107.6, which is huge. And the alts are all either double bottoming or they're in a 4-hour bull flag. And so right now I can show you guys I'll show you guys what I'm looking at right now. Oh, you know what? I can do it this way. Hold on. I'm going to try this one more time. We're going to try to flip it.
Oh,
you see it? Okay. So, so this is just on SHIB again, guys, I'm a monogamous trader, right? So, and SHIB usually has a lot of the same patterns, as some of the other alts. So I'll show you XRP too. So right now we have, so this flag right here is actually a 4-hour flag. So you look for the time frame that clearly predicts or clearly projects the pattern that you're looking at in the best possible way. So for me, that is the 4 hour. So that means this is a 4 hour flag. And within here, so people are going to be like, yeah, but we went down. We're not shooting up. This is why. And I'm just going to take the Stokes off for a second. And yes, my drawings are messy, guys, because I keep them on and I want to see the bigger picture. We're in this 4 hour flag right now. And we're just, again, it's also a falling wedge, right? We're just going up, down, up, down, up, down. Eventually, this 4 hour flag will break out. We hope that's what our goal is. And the target for SHIB is like way up here at 13,207, right? And that also breaks us out of a bigger pattern that we have been looking at on the daily, which is this, which I'm really excited about, guys. So I've been charting this cup and handle right here for months. And this right here is a falling channel that we have been in for months. And this flag right at the end is the 4 hour flag that is eventually going to break us out, which will eventually break us up to this trend line, hopefully, and hopefully break us all the way up here. And a falling channel or falling wedge usually breaks up the same distance to where it started. And if that breaks over this, we've got a way bigger target up here. And this is the same thing as XRP. I can show you that too. And then I'll stop the charting because I know people get bored and they drop off. So let's see here. And I do have to be off by 4:30 today because I have, 4:40. I have a taekwondo test tonight that my kids have. And I have one thing.
I thought you had. I was like, what?
No. That would be interesting though, wouldn't it?
That would be interesting. I think people would put less pineapples in the chat.
I think they might, yeah. So this is what I'm seeing on XRP, guys. Let me go to the 4 hour. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Same thing, right? So what's interesting about XRP right now is this. This is a falling wedge that it's been in. This is on the 4 hour. And there's a shoulder, inverted head and shoulders here, shoulder, head. This is what I saw forming this morning, which is this shoulder, head. This is forming the right shoulder. It's now jumped over the falling wedge, which now should bring us up to here, which is 235. Once this gets up here, guys, this is a 4 hour chart, it takes a while. And once it jumps over this, now you've got the break of the inverted head and shoulders. The measurement is here. And you put that here. And this is the target of the inverted head and shoulders. So this just broke the falling wedge, which should technically break all the way up to here eventually. But even if it breaks here, breaks the head and shoulders, then we're going to here, 253 is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, $2.63 probably.
53.
Yeah, I think that's what I said. What, a couple of days ago in the wolf pack on your.
Yep, it was, and that's the thing is like at the end of the day, so all of these, a lot of these alts are looking exactly the same to me. They're either in a falling wedge or a 4 hour bull flag. The other thing is, I'll show you one more thing. And I know like we're not super close, right? The other thing that's super bullish about XRP to me, which isn't on all of the alts, this break right here, this bull flag, which is this measurement right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the bull flag on the 4 hour that just broke over the trend line. This measurement breaks us right to the 200, which is this. If that breaks over the 200, that is a super, super bullish thing. And you see things explode. Cool Cap, where's the head and shoulders? It's actually an inverted head and shoulders. It's 1, 2, 3. The right shoulder is forming right now. Now, guys, I'm just human. This is not financial advice at all. And I'm not a professional trader, but for me, this is what this looks like. So
my thoughts are going to be, we'll probably get back to that, to what we said there, with that 260. And then we'll have a pullback. Is what I think.
So 261 would be the top of the falling wedge. So I could see, or 260 actually. So I could see that happening, and that's really what the target is of the falling wedge. Thank you so much, Sakai. Thanks for leveling up. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Were you? Because that was supposed to be your job while I was doing that.
Then people will be discouraged about XRP because they'll see other things popping off. And then a lot of them will start selling off their positions to chase other things that's running. And then it will have its big leg up.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, like what we're looking at right now is we're looking at like an alt run. Like, yeah, Rusty, thank you so much. We are looking at an alt run. Like this is
so cool. We're not looking for down anymore. Like, remember, we've gone through that we're waiting for that final push down. We've been talking about that. We've been preaching about it. And now we're looking for up and how up is going to be.
And like, that's so cool. What's funny is in the charts, you can see this building, right? Like you can see the story building. And that's why, like, when I'm looking at the charts now and I can see it's hopping multiple patterns at a time. And that is super bullish to me. When I'm looking at charts and I can see it's hopping out of a pattern that has been in for a really long time on a really high time frame, and then it's forming another bullish pattern on top of it, that to me is like, all right, we are gearing up, Tumbletech. We are feeling like the market is gearing up, and
you're not bullish enough.
I'm not bullish enough. You know what?
Not a chat. I'm telling him. Oz was in here and he goes, I'm starting to feel a little bit bullish now. You know, I'm just telling. I don't think, not financial advice, but in my world, people are just not paying attention right now and are not bullish. They're not seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and then Crypto Glenn E said, and then Israel fires another missile and kills the momentum. They may, but I think that even if they do that, the way that the market's looking right now, it's like a solid move. Like, this is why I'm excited about it. It's a solid move, right? And that doesn't mean we can't have another black swan. Obviously, we're in very uncertain times. But my guess is that even if we have one, it will recover really quickly because the momentum and the foundation is there in the patterns.
And I also think that concern is stopping a lot of people from hopping into the market. So they're going to hop in late.
Yeah.
Right? And they'll be part of the acceleration of the move.
Yeah.
Because that's how it typically goes. And then seeing Coinbase pop out, I'm excited. I don't know what to tell you. You're not bullish enough.
You can't even talk. You're so bullish. And guys, like, that doesn't mean that we're not going to go down. Actually, this morning,
right. It's not going to be straight right up.
No. And actually, this morning, like, a lot of these patterns take a long time to play out. So if you're looking at something on the 4-hour that looks really bullish, it may look bearish on the 5-minute or the 15. And so, like, you have to look at all time frames. Maraid is actually in the Wolfpack group, and she's been trading, and she just said she loves seeing her SHIB trade go up. And I'm so happy for her because I know that she has made some really good trades over the last couple of days. So thank you.
It's cool seeing all these women doing trading and stuff. I think.
Wow. I know I was just on the phone with my friend this morning. And she was like, so what are you doing like every day at 8? And she's like, I think I may want to join that. So like, we're getting to the point where like people are like, what's going on? Bitcoin, around 107K. Like I see it in the news,
Are you crypto curious?
Actually, might be. This has come on Cosmic and it hit the photo on the wall. You've been amazing with your advice. Thank you, Maraid. I try. Like, none of us are perfect and we've missed trades in there for sure. But it is fun working with people during this time when it's bullish. Country says, I'm telling the tidal wave is in sight. I don't even care about price right now. It's behind the scenes. Yeah, I agree. We're a lot of us who have been in here and you guys in the audience. Guys, again, if you don't follow me, I'm Chelsea. I'm Bullish Babe, Cosmic Crypto. Here's his account. Please go follow him. Maybe share out his videos a little bit more so that we can gain some of his followers back.
Right.
Yeah, because the thing that happens, thank you guys for the follows. The thing that happens is that you lose your account, but then the problem is there's so many copycat accounts now that they're stealing like his real followers who think that it's him. So if you guys share his actual account out and his actual videos, that will actually get some of his followers to be like, wait a second, maybe this isn't him, maybe this is him, because you guys are sharing it out. So,
and also, you always know it's me if you go to my profile and the little avatar moves, because I use TikTok's avatar.
yes.
And scammers they can mimic the picture, but they haven't mimicked the movement yet.
Exactly. And guys, sharing our liking and reposting and sharing our videos is like the best thing you can do to get it out there. I know that sounds like so cliche and ridiculous, but at the end of the day, like sharing it gets it, or reposting it gets it to people that normally wouldn't see our content, because we hang out in a pool normally. And once it gets outside of there, that's where new people can see our content. So if you do that, it actually really helps us out. We're not really looking for anything other than like, we want to get to normie people who are getting tricked in. Ooh, thank you, Fab. Fine. Thank you so much. That was gorgeous. We want to get to new people who are just starting to get into crypto, who don't know where to turn, and then they go to really horrible creators who are telling them to buy meme coins over and over again during this time. And I'm not against memes, but like low caps, we want people to come in and get educated. That's what we're here for. So that's what I see in the chart. Doge is the same. Someone just asked about Doge. I can just tell you, I won't show you because I know people get bored. Doge is the same. 4-hour bull flag, in a falling wedge on the daily. Same thing. And the 4-hour bull flag is starting to hop over.
Hey, so guess what? We're in a speculative market. All the crypto assets, they all go up at the same time. Your coin's not going to go up unless everything else is going up. And it's all about to go up.
And Bitcoin,
to me anyways, right? But they're not going to have their own...
Not financial advice, please.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, my thoughts. But historically speaking...
all ships float in a rising tide. Absolutely. I was going to say unicycle process. And Bitcoin right now, I will talk about this because Bitcoin's going to be the first runner, right? Like that's what happens. Bitcoin runs and then everything else does. Right now, Bitcoin's in a double bottom on the 4-hour. So, and we've got a bull flag that's already starting to break out. I can show you this, actually. I will show you this because this is important. There you go. This is such a good song. That's All She Wrote. I did a video to it today. Like, I don't know why I've never heard this song before because I like T.I. and Eminem.
Oh, also, shout out to Bullish Babe for pulling off the sunglass trick from her head to her nose. That was impressive.
Thank you. It took a couple takes. I got it. And I hope it was entertaining for you all. So right here, right? This is a 4-hour. We're actually in a double bottom on the 4-hour. Like, I know it's not exact, guys, but it's also slanted. This bull flag right here has already started to break out, right? And that right here, this bull flag measurement is... Here we go. It broke out on this candle. 110.316 would be my target for this. But if this breaks out of here, comes out and retests, and then goes, the measurement of the double bottom is actually 116.683. It's actually a little bit higher, almost 117. So this is what we're looking at for Bitcoin, guys. This is looking very bullish to me. Could I be wrong? 100% wrong. I've been 100% wrong a lot of the time, but the way that everything is looking right now looks very bullish to me. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a double bottom on a higher time frame like that, and to see a bull flag break out like that, like just like it was supposed to. Could we double top here? For sure. I don't have my...
But once again,
we could definitely double top.
Stock broke out to a new all-time high.
Yep.
And anytime in history it's ever done that, what happens, bullish?
Bitcoin goes up, and then the alts go up. Right?
We go up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think this market, are you guys looking at anything else is there anything you guys are looking at purchasing it at this point? Are you guys all?
Well, at this point, you have to understand too. Is right, and I kind of nailed it when I said they all move up at all, together, right? Everything rises up. We were looking for projects that have enough momentum to keep it going, right? To be able to break out, right? So I'd be looking at like projects with high development data, who's been on those high development data list.
Can you explain what development data is? Because I didn't know that term when you first said it.
Sure. So obviously you want to know that there's actual things being developed on the chain. Great resources that are free to go check out. Sentiment and the developerreport.com. I'm not associated with any of them. These are just ones that I go to and check out. So, but I'd be looking at ones that's been, up there in the top tier, because last cycle that mattered. That was a real driving force on which coins broke out and actually set new all-time highs versus coins that didn't.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, because I know that I didn't understand that when you first said it. I should understand it, but I do now. That's all that matters.
You want the blockchain that you're invested in to actually be doing some shit. I mean,
yeah, that is for real. Crypto Glenn said he thinks that it looks like the 4 hours looking to come down. So here's the thing: is that I do think that the Stokes are a little high and it's getting overheated. However, the higher time frames. Sometimes what happens is on the higher time frames, they're actually building another flag, which so we may come down, because what may happen is on a higher time frame, it's building a flag, and that part that points down, the flag part, will actually come down a little bit and then break out of a higher time frame. And so that's what I'm looking at right now, is that even though we are a little bit overheated, I think we may pull it off. Sometimes when we're in a bull trend like this, the higher time frames can override it. So we'll see. I'm not definite. It does look overheated to me. You're absolutely right. But sometimes, and I see the bearish divergence. Yeah, I do see that. Sometimes, though, it just depends on how those smaller time frames are breaking up and how much they can hold the Stokes at the top for it to actually pop out. And that's what we would need. We need it to pop out of that trend line. And if it does, we're on the way. If it doesn't, we could come back down for sure. And everything can always happen, right? Like in trading, it's what I see at the moment, right? And that's what I tell the trading group also, is that like, I'm also looking at my charts all the time when I'm trading. So I'm looking at the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15, the hourly, the 4, the daily, right? I'm constantly looking at those, and any of those can change at any minute, which is why you don't trade blinds, right? So yes, I agree with you, Crypto Glenn. It does look overheated. It does look like we could come down and double top or triple top, actually. That would be more of a triple top. So I'm days away from getting ready for algo buying. Get ready for the algo God candle when I buy. Strib says, I'm putting on my glasses so I can be like you guys. Well, thank you.
There you go.
Part of the club. Yeah, I wore glasses it was like a big deal. I do wear glasses like on occasion. It's usually if like my tripod is far away from me, or I don't know. I mean, I have to wear glasses when I drive. I can't see anything really at all. I should be wearing contacts, but I hate them. Thinking maybe a final shakeout this weekend. So I think depends on.
I think not. I think we're done. I mean, there's always a possibility, but I don't think we are. I think we're done. I think seeing Coinbase do what it's doing, I think we're done.
Yeah. So I think there could be another shakeout. I don't that's not past what I'm thinking. But I think that it may be more shallow than I originally thought it was going to be. Right. So I'm putting my money on a surprise missile. So Glenn says, We need Crypto Glenn and Fresh up here so they can be like the bears to our bull right now, because I feel like we may be a little overheated bull, and I like to have a little devil's advocate in here. So I'm glad that Crypto Glenn's in here. This is a disparate belief rally. People don't trust it. I agree with that.
Yeah.
What Cosmic was saying, that people won't start jumping in right now because they don't believe it, and then it will take off, and then they'll start jumping
a
in
little higher, and then they'll have to hop in, and then might get a little dippity do on the way up the parabola. But
yeah,
or I could just be wrong. I've been wrong before, once or twice.
I love how you say that so like patronizingly, like, or I just I don't know, I just could be wrong. I don't know.
I could have totally missed it.
Guys, we can all be wrong. The markets do what the markets do.
Yeah, right? We don't know what the structure. All I know is I'm talking about going up. I see going up.
Dude,
I don't think people are bullish enough.
I'm sorry, I have to put this song on my Spotify. Sometimes like it goes into a song that I'm like, man, sorry. But yes, we could definitely do anything at this point. And we're in like very uncertain, volatile times in the world. So anything could happen. But this is what I'm seeing. Any crypto linked to strategic cyber defense? Do you know any of those?
No, I don't.
How dare you not do that research?
I know, right?
Iran's still considering closing Strait of Hormuz. That will be awful for crypto because oil will skyrocket. What do you think about that?
I think too many people are making financial decisions by looking at the news. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you have to watch the news. I don't trade on the news ever. Usually the news is reflected in the charts. If you look back, you can actually see events happen in the charts, which is crazy. I've been buying traditional defense companies for years. That's interesting, Public. If oil spikes were cooked, Crypto Glenn says, news is in the driver's seat right now. I agree, but I think news is, here's the thing. When we're looking at institutions and big companies that are getting into crypto, they don't care about the news. And so for me, what's maybe going to be different right now is that those institutions that are getting in are not paying attention to the news. They're not panic selling their crypto right now.
And I hope most people understand that news is for sale.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. News companies, crypto news places, it's for-profit companies, right? Where you can have anything basically published if you want to, and especially if you have money.
Yeah. But I don't think even if there was it to be some solid news that we know is factual, which doesn't happen that often, but even if we knew it,
right?
Yeah, which even if we knew it, I don't think that the people that are, like when we were looking at the, the amount of Bitcoin holders, new wallets, that are a lot of Bitcoin, those people aren't panic selling their Bitcoin on news. And so that's the thing, is like you follow the big money, right?
Yeah, somebody said, and it was, what's his name? Gosh, it's not a crypto guy, influencer, nothing, but he's just somebody in the comments that we know. But he had said that a lot of long-term holders were being flooded out by people like TikTok day traders, saying that the top is in. And I'm like, well, how long-term can they honestly be if they're getting shaken out by that?
Not only that, but like,
right?
What's funny to me is that I've heard that a lot from I've been seeing that a lot. And for me, if you've been in more than one cycle at this point, there's no way in the past 6 months, this has felt like euphoria at all. So unless you think that the cycles have completely broken and that we are on our way down right now, it doesn't make any sense that someone that was in the last bull market would feel the same right now as they felt in the euphoria period of that last bull cycle. because it doesn't feel like it, doesn't seem like it. No one's talking about it. I mean, we're at 107K for Bitcoin. We've been at 110, and it is not blown up. No one's talking about it. We are, because we're in.
Right. We're talking about it.
But that's it. Like, you don't see people walking down the street, or like, you know, at a like before I would be at like a dinner with friends, and someone would bring it up, like, you know, Bitcoin just got over, you know, 70K or whatever. That's not happening right now. Thank you, Billy. Nice to see you.
They come in when do they come in? They come in
At the end.
during the top.
Yes.
Right.
But we haven't seen that.
We're not there.
There's none of that. So my thoughts are we have not hit the top yet. Thank you so much, Stephen. Guys, if you don't follow me or Cosmic, please follow us directly from the live right now. We have a lot of copycats. So if you don't follow us right now, you'll probably get 15 bullish babes and 80 Cosmic cryptos that jump into your DMs after this and ask you how your trading journey is going, which I never will, and I'll never start with greetings. And I don't have a Telegram or a Discord. All I'm in is the Wolfpack. And if you want to join that, the link is in my bio. It's just a bunch of really cool community members. We try to help support you guys in your crypto journey. Oh my God, I just used crypto journey. Not crypto journey.
Are you going to start this off with greetings from now on?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, I will. Greetings.
Crypto journey.
I'm finally in the fake accounts club. Good for you, Oz.
Hey.
Yay, we love that. That's like a milestone to hit. Hey, Rusty, thank you so much. Bullish Babe is the stable RLUSD going to shadow XRP as a product for payments? I don't think so. You?
No. Not at
I don't
all.
think so. No, I think XRP, like, it's funny because people like to pin certain assets against each other all the time. And in reality, they have different uses and different purposes. And no, I don't think that that's going to happen at all. I think XRP is going to do very well. And I'm excited to see where it goes.
I think it'll be tricky with XRP too. Like they have a, run up, like you said, probably what, 250, 260,
Yeah,
something like that.
250, 260.
Yeah. And then come back down.
Yeah.
Right. And I think a lot of people will be frustrated at that point. And I think a lot of people will think that XRP run is over, probably some type of FUD news or whatever, before it actually takes off.
Yeah. And I think that
I see that happening.
I think that my tunes just changed from like pumpy crypto music to like bedroom music. So I'm gonna move that. I don't know how that happened.
Greg having playing in the bedroom, but we ain't playing that in my bedroom.
John Legend. No, so I think let's see. I keep reading that XRP will always be used for speculative purposes. What do you think about that? A lot of people say that.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You have no idea. I'm not going to comment on that.
I meant.
I love when I ask you something thinking that you're going to give like this long, drawn out thing, and then you're like, no.
Here, I want you to speculate on this speculative asset.
I'd like to do that.
Sure, I think it's going to have its case. Now, I'm not one of the people that's like, I stray away from the flip the switch people. I think people kind of see that on my content, that I'm not one of those thinking that, this is going to be used for this, and this is the creme de la creme, whatever, but I do think that,
Creme de la what?
I do think that, with clarity and institution stuff using it, I think would definitely help.
Yes, it would, 100%.
But for now, I'm treating it as every speculative asset that's in the crypto market.
And you're also
some winners. There's going to be some losers. They're all going to move together.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, absolutely. Hey guys, thank you so much for following us. Again, I'm Chelsea, Bullish Babe, Cosmic Crypto. Please follow us directly from the live. We do this every day at 3:30, just for about an hour. We talk about crypto and the markets and everything that's going on. So we appreciate you guys being here. You can always drop things in the chat that you guys are looking at. Any questions that you have, we'll try to answer them. The chat does go. Hey, thanks, Marco. The chat does go really fast sometimes. Just a little background. If you're here for the first time, because it does look like there are some people who are here for the first time. Marco, thank you so much. I have been in crypto for 5.5 years. You've been in for how long?
2018, 19, 20. What year are we in? 25.
Thanks, Tumbletick. Yeah, we're in 2025.
Yeah, so 2019.
Have you been in that garage too long that you don't know?
Have. Well, I mean, I turned 47 this year, so time really starts. You know how like your time in your 20s, they start kind of going faster. 30s go a little bit faster, 40s, and now I'm getting to like the 50, and it's just like.
Thanks, Tumbletick.
Next thing you know, I've been here for 100 years or something, right?
I mean, you are getting like up there. I'm 43 and I feel like I'm close to 50, but you're actually close to 50.
I'm actually really knocking on his door.
You are. Damn, bro, you got 10 years on me, Cosmic, says Oz. 50s ain't funny at all, massive speed. That's what everyone says, they go really quickly. Hey, Chameleonaire, nice to see you. Thanks for coming in again.
Oh no.
What?
He said, Cosmic, wait till you get into your 50s. I know. I'm just like, oh gosh.
I know. But like, don't you know what's funny about age, right? We'll go off topic.
Can we slow this ride down a little bit? I want to take a break.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like, what's funny about age, and I always think this about like my parents, right? Don't you still feel like you're young? Like, the only time I can notice is like when I look at like high schoolers or like college kids now. Now I'm like, wow, they look really like, should they have given me a license at 16? Like, I don't think so. And that's the time that I notice it the most. But usually I'm like, I still feel like I'm in my 20s. You know? I shouldn't feel like that, but sometimes I do.
Yeah, well, 47 doesn't feel like that.
43 does. So sometimes, like a couple times a month, I feel like that.
My problem is when I get into my super ADHD focus and I'm doing like an outside project, because then I think I can just do anything.
Yes.
Right. And then I do a lot of stuff I probably shouldn't be doing.
And then you overdo it. And
well,
then
I had fun yesterday, so I had a flamethrower yesterday, and
what were you doing?
I have a lot of gravel, right? And a certain point on the weeds, love to come up.
That's what I just said. I said, are you killing the weeds?
Yeah, burning the weeds. I don't kill them. Like
you burn them up.
Dead.
Because I just went over my friend's house the other day. At our porch, he bought a flamethrower to do the same thing. So that's how I knew.
Yeah, but it's so hot doing it. Like when I was done, and I've done it like the front yard one day and the backyard the other day, and you come in, you're just it's 101 here in Indiana with the humidity, but you're just covered because you got that blowback of that heat from the.
I mean that.
But it's so fun though. Like it is like, it's a fun thing just to go in and annihilate the weeds. It
sounds a little excruciating. Like, it doesn't sound super fun.
You can control how much fire comes out, you know? It's like, oh, no.
I mean, it does sound like you have a little bit of a control issue.
I do. I think I do have a fear of control. That's probably why I have a fear of heights.
Hold on, I have to do this puzzle or else it's going to close the live. I do have to leave in like a couple minutes, too.
Oh, yes. You did have to end the show today.
Yeah. Gabriel says, I make money with it, but I do wish it would go. But again, I feel the same with BTC. Yeah, I mean, I think I am really excited about where we are right now. I'm like, and it almost seems a little surreal, right? Because we have been exhausted and waiting for so long that like to look at these charts and see those patterns, and then to like see the Coinbase thing this morning that you were talking about. It is like the accumulation of everything. Like, I do feel like it's like the surreal thing. It's accumulation of everything that we've waited for, right? This is such a good jam too.
I got this other song stuck in my head that I saw the sign. opened up my eyes.
I was listening to Foxy Brown and
put
Jay-Z.
Ace of Base on, please.
I was listening to Foxy Brown and Jay-Z, and you're pulling out Ace of Base? I don't know.
Because we're talking about physical actual signs. Your signs.
Oh, I like that. Okay. I get it now.
You get it now.
I get it now. Yeah, it's just 1078. Like it feels really good to it feels really good that you're bullish, to be honest.
I'm so bullish because all we're doing is talking about how we're going to go up, right? What the recovery for the structure looks like. It could form 100 different ways. You know what I mean? For the recovery structure before we bull flag and take off, I meant. I'm excited.
Yeah, you being bullish to me is is actually like an indicator. Like you being bullish, I feel like is like, okay, I can put that on my chart as another confluence that we're going up, right? It will run till rates.
Just not financial advice. I'm just bullish.
I'm bullish too.
I'm emotionally bullish.
You look it. You look it. Mexi says it will run until rates cut. What do you think about that? What do you think about the rate cuts being a bearish thing?
I think it's a bearish thing if there's a narrative behind why they have to cut it. I think if they do cut this time, or if they say, hey, we're not going to cut this time, but we're making a cut for the next one.
Yeah.
Either way, that's bullish, right? And then that one leads into like the 2 months where, right into what, September or something like that. I believe so.
I know what you're doing here. I know what you're doing here.
What am I alluding to?
I know exactly what you're alluding to. Yeah, guys, thank you for the follows. If you don't follow myself or Cosmic, please follow us directly from the live. We do this every day at 3:30. So if you miss
the world as we know it.
If you miss us today on the live, you can catch us tomorrow. We are always live. We are the only accounts of us that go live. There's a lot of fake accounts out there, so watch them, please. We will never ask you for money. We don't have a Telegram. We don't have a Discord group. The only thing we have is a wolf pack. The link is in my bio if you want to join. And it's just a crypto community. We do trading in there. I teach every morning at 8 a.m. If it's something that you want to do is day trade, you're welcome to join. It's $25 a month. And it seems to be worth it. So, and super fun. Yeah. So I know what you're doing there. You're trying to set yourself up again for September. I get it. We all get it. Everybody in the crowd gets it. We've been watching you do this for a while. Manipulate the live to think what you want. Right? We know what's happening here.
It's just offensive to be real anymore, I think.
What'd you say? It's just offensive.
This is offensive to be real anymore.
No, it's not offensive to be real.
No, it really is. It really is. Oh wait! Whoa! What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Don't you know?
It's not offensive to be real. What's offensive is when you try to rub it in a little bit. That's what's offensive, I think. Just a little bit, but no.
It's so bad though, right? Because here's the thing: like I had to take so much of it, right?
I know. So now you're like turning it around.
So much of all of the hey, oh, he's just a moon boy. Oh,
yeah.
XRP's a stable coin. Oh,
guys, thank you for the 25,000 likes.
I probably have the record number.
Thank you so much.
Clowns.
What happens if you tap the screen, guys? What'd you say?
I have the record number out of all crypto content creators of clowns given. Little emojis in the comments. This is what they did to me. So everything that I do, when I say I told you so,
yes,
some of you deserved it. Well, not you, but
well, I know not me.
Maybe some of the old you.
The only time I'm gonna deserve it.
But no, what's funny though is I do like a lot of my following is people who have faded me, right? Mm-hmm. And it was during something like a huge moment, right?
Yes.
And they would message me back, and some of them would say, like, look, I was totally doing the opposite of what you said you should be doing. And I've actually regretted that. And some of those people are some of my best followers. It's like the people that really gave me, shit to say here, in the beginning. Yeah. Like I got their respect. And I did it
by and just... I think part of what I mean, obviously you tell what you think and the truth, and you I think one thing about you that's different than a lot of the creators out there is that you do look widely. And so a lot of people in crypto are very focused on crypto.
Yeah.
And they don't look globally as far as markets go. And I like that about you. And it's something that I don't do. So it's very, it's eye-opening to me to be able to see that a little bit wider.
And to see confluences.
Yeah, exactly. And then
pulling up the Russell, it was awesome. She pulled up the Russell and she was like,
I didn't pull it up unprovoked, though. I didn't pull it up unprovoked. Somebody in the crowd asked me to pull it up, which I think Cosmic actually asked that person, to ask me to pull it up. So it wasn't unprovoked.
No, and we're going to be looking at it a lot more.
Exactly. Yeah, no. All right, guys. I have got to go. Oh, thanks, The One. Nice to see you. Oh, thank you so much, Tumbletech. Guys, I appreciate all of you guys in the trading group. I know someone just mentioned the FLB indicator. I do not use it on my chart. Cowboy and I are going to have a meeting. We were supposed to have one today, and it got screwed up somehow. We're going to talk about the FLB. I've heard that it's very accurate. However, it will be interesting if I start to use it on my chart. I know that Philip, who trades a lot like me, does not use it on his, even though he says that it's very accurate too. So it just depends on preference. But I know that people in the trading group have been doing really well with it.
Back in my days, we didn't need no indicators.
Yeah, but I don't use them because they confuse me. But if I did use them, I've heard that the FLB is a very accurate.
Yeah, that helps some people that don't maybe understand that, right?
Yes. I just don't use them because it does confuse me, and I don't like to be.
For me, it doesn't look at it the variety of stuff that I look at.
No, me either. Like it will look at a certain time frame, and it will put things together, and it does work a lot of the time. But for me, indicators just mess up my train of thought. Then I have to second guess myself, and I'd rather not second guess myself, because I would hope that the training has been enough to show me, and I want to learn too. If I'm relying on an indicator, if I make a mistake, I can't learn what the mistake is because it told me to buy or sell, and I want to learn what that mistake was, if there was one, So, to Kai, thank you.
That one's awesome, by the way. That bear thing.
Thank you so much, guys. We're going to end now because I do have to go, but I hope that you guys all have a great night. And thank you for being with us all the time. You guys are the best community ever. And we love hanging out with you.
Yeah. So. Well, the whole reason why we even do this.
Exactly. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for tapping the screen. 27,000 likes. That's a lot. So really, really appreciate it. And we will see you guys on tomorrow at 3:30. I will also be on Oz the Crypto Goat show in a couple of weeks too, on July 18th.
Yeah.
So join there. His live is really cool too.
I'm going to troll you the whole time in the comments.
I'm excited for that. That's what I'm waiting for. I appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you guys so much for everything. We'll drop the YouTube link tomorrow so that you guys can follow us on YouTube, and we'll chat about whether we're going to stream on YouTube as well. He doesn't think so. Maybe we'll let you guys decide. I don't know.
My closing quote: "You're not bullish enough."
You're not bullish enough. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Have a good night.